Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones setups for today. So we were waiting for a pullback to tag this 39,313, 39,300 area. That did not materialize. We missed it ever so slightly, but we'll have a look on the lower times to see if something's there. What I do like about this setup is look at my oscillators. Separated quite nicely, crossed over, pointing up. So I'm looking for opportunities to buy. I'm just going to add a Brooks gap in here because it is quite important. See that tail there and see that tail. No fractal there, but definitely some interest there. That's at 39,652. So let's get down to a business end for ourselves. Most of the week has been chaotic. You can see pin bars coming in here. Now, an interesting thing is it happened on the DAX as well. I just want to adjust this one so we just got clearer visibility. There's the pin bar, there's the fractal there. So this was 39,296, which was the actual. So it's 39,300 basically is what we're looking for. But if you have a look here, 39,348. And just head left, you see it's pretty much in the middle of nowhere, very short. There's a pin bar, nevertheless, on the 3-hour. Oscillators were separated, as I said. I've often said when they separate like this, you often see a very strong move, and that's pretty much what happened. When we looked at the video yesterday, we had this little crossover and weird thing going on. So there was nothing really going on. It was just this going into the close. We had this big bullish bar. But before that, it was all over the place. So I don't think many people can tell you that they knew exactly that this thing was going to rally. What we were looking for was pullback onto structure, and it's going to do two things. There's this little pin bar there, and then we have that zone there. So look at yesterday's price action. We drifted up into there, we rejected it, came back, and then remember we said we're looking for a clear break of this area before looking at anything. There's your clear break. Tag the next level at 39,652, and then immediately sold off and came and tested this environment. That was your entry. It was quite late in the session. You can see there, pull back, and then big engulfing bar, and you can adjust your levels now. You can see there's a fractal there, and that's exactly what happened there. Straight off that long stop loss just below that 50-point stop loss, and if you were still holding that, you'd have a 250-point gain at the moment. So definitely there was an opportunity there. Now for today, you're obviously looking at 39,674. I'm not entirely convinced. I'm going to put this pin bar in where we are now. You can see there it is there. And then there is a half-hearted level just a little bit lower. So 39,800, break above, come back, build a base on that. There's probably another squirt from there. Otherwise, a move down to 39,750. That would also be an opportunity. Don't think you're going to get all the way down here to 39,674. You look at the oscillators already, they've separated, they're starting to cross. I think you're going to have another explosive move. It'll either start during the European session and then fizzle out sort of mid-US session. But I do think that what we're looking at, you probably, at this moment, targeting the high. But this is a big bullish bar. So and if you look at all the oscillators, look at this on the 8th. I mean, this to me is so clear that we are going to put another level higher in. So we're going to put another mover higher in, and it's going to be something like that probably next week. But we're targeting 40,000 and then 45,000. Oh, not 40,000, 40,500. So 40,000 and 40,500. Those are the levels to the upside. Okay, so yeah, just to recap, what you're looking for is watch where we are now at 39,800. If you see a bit of a move and then a pullback onto any structure that's formed currently, that would definitely be an opportunity. Pay attention to the open though, because you can see what happens in the open. You know, pre-market we rally and then the open we drop. And then there's a better entry lower and off we go. May not happen, but just pay attention to it. I always rather wait for that first pullback before looking at the trades. If we do just drift lower during the European session, which I don't think is going to happen, the DAX is on a tear, then you would find either 39,674 or 39,753 as your entry points. But I suspect it's going to be somewhere up here, flat, break, test, accelerate, go on holiday. Okay, so yeah, wouldn't trade this late in the US session. That first 2 hours of the morning is what you'd be looking for. If nothing's happened by then, close the laptop and go enjoy the long weekend. Anyway, I hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you next Tuesday. Enjoy your weekend, and cheers for now.